All right. Timothy Aaron Wald. Who's the attorney?
Notice how the judge immediately asks for the attorney? That's because before anything else can move forward, representation has to be confirmed. Without a lawyer on record, the case stalls.
All right, come forward, sir. So where are we on discovery?
Your Honor, this is a case that has, it's an older case, but it's finally got indicted. The government's made an offer to discovery. I'm having some difficulty downloading it because I moved to Corpus. And I think from what we can tell from IT is because the IP address moved and the VPN that it doesn't allow it to come in. So we're still working with IT on it. In any event, the prosecutor is nice enough to say if I bring a hard drive or a disk, that will put the evidence on. I don't anticipate it's a law.
It shouldn't be too long, no. I can probably have it done in a day when he drops it off.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date. We'll recall this in 45 days for a plea deadline date. All right. What date? All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. And once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Here we go again. Another defendant delaying because they need more time to hire counsel. Judges have limited patience for this tactic, since justice can't just sit in limbo forever.
All right, thank you. All right, Jorge Morales. Come forward. Hi, you were supposed to have an attorney?
Yes, ma'am, but I need a little bit more time because I need more money.
No. And let me just tell you why.
Yes, ma'am.
We've been waiting for you to hire an attorney and for a long time now. And
the case, I barely got
no,
it. I barely got it last month of the case.
No, here's the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
We cannot have a case out there forever because of you're waiting to hire an attorney. So just have a seat.
Okay.
And you're going to be interviewed for an attorney because you've had over 45 days to get an attorney. So just have a seat, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Alexis Hernandez. So how did your jury trial go?
About as well as a murder trial in Karnes City was going to go, Judge.
Oh. And how far, I'm trying to learn the distance of all the counties. So how far is Karnes from here?
From downtown, it's about an hour. So you go to Wilson County, that's Floresville, it's about 35 minutes. And then Karnes City is another 25 minutes past that.
Okay.
You just keep going down the same freeway or highway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are we on discovery?
I've been given discovery where he and I need to review it together.
Okay.
But
And was the state able to tender an offer?
the state has tendered an offer. Yes, Judge.
All right, Norma, I need a reset date, 45 days. That will be your plea deadline date.
Thank you, Judge.
Rejecting a plea offer is always a gamble. On one hand, the defendant might feel confident they can win at trial. On the other, they risk facing a much harsher sentence if the jury isn't on their side.
All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're welcome. You say Jesse Garza?
Yes.
Jesse Emmanuel Garza. All right, and I believe this may be criminal trial division.
It is, Judge. He conferred and we're rejecting the plea bargain offer.
All right.
I'm asking for a trial date.
One, I need to make sure that y'all do a acknowledgement of discovery. And then how long do y'all expect this trial to last?
I think it's about 3 days.
All right, Norma, I need a jury trial date, 3 days. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Yeah. Thank you for dressing. You're dressed very appropriate for court. Thank you so much. All right, November 10th.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so we'll be back here on November 10th. What I can tell you about jury trial dates, there's going to be more than one person set for jury trial. The reason why that happens is because sometimes there's a new offer that's tendered and maybe it's accepted. And if I didn't have more than one person scheduled for jury trial, then we lose that whole day. So I don't believe that you are number one. but you'll be on the list. So if other cases work out and we get to you, we'll get to you. All right. All right. Just have a seat. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. And counsel, if you can make sure you sign the acknowledgement of discovery.
I will.
All right. Thank you.
We'll have the same announcement on Mr. Pettis, so I'll make sure we have more.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you. Emmanuel Perez.
President Custody.
All right. And state on that one as well.
Discovery.
All right. Thank you. All right. Mr. Emmanuel Perez, if you'll come down, please. And on this one as well, are you asking for a jury trial?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, do you want this state?
Yes, Judge.
He's going to be asking for a jury trial on this as well. Is it too much to have it on the same date as his other client?
No.
All right, Norma, are you able to put this on the November 10th as well? All right, so your jury trial date will be November 10th. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. And the same thing that I told the other gentleman applies. You'll be in line for jury trial that day, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Adrian Hernandez. All right. So where are we on discovery?
So here's what's going on. The MTR is actually the case that's set today. Then there are 4 additional cases that were newly indicted that they just brought the files down on. I'm asking the court for a reset so that I can get through and see if we've got all the discovery that we need on all 4 of the kind of heavy-hitting cases, and then see if I can't work it out in some way with the prosecutors.
All right, could I see the motion to revoke, please? And is that the evading? Ah, thank you. That's okay, I have it.
It's mostly the new number ones, but there are a couple of drug violations, but mostly new number ones.
And these are criminal trial division?
Yes, they're all criminal violations.
Okay. Who is the prosecutor on Isaac Hernandez? All right, so with regards to the number ones that are in the motion to revoke, do you know if you have all the discovery, or is there maybe
Judge,
something
I was looking
outstanding?
at it. I think there may be a couple of things outstanding. They are indicted, but you know how that goes around
Yeah.
here. So I was looking at them today. I think there are a couple of things that were missing. So I was hoping to reach out to the arresting agency and then get with Ms. Christian to get her a global offer to proceed.
All right, so how much time are you all asking for?
I'd say 45 days if we could.
Okay, then this is what I'm going to do. Ms. Abrams, I'm going to set this for 45 days. And then if an agreement is not reached, I'll need to set the motion to revoke because it just can't be hanging out there forever.
Understood, Jay.
All right, so it's going to be recalled in 45 days, but that's not going to be a contested. All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 45-day reset. It'll be for discovery.
Yes.
All right, so we'll be back on November 10th. That's for your attorney to get the discovery on the allegations and the motion to revoke. And counsel, you're appointed on all of those cases?
I am, Judge.
All right. All right, we'll see you on November 10th.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome. Chase Anthony Lopez. So the last time we were here, there was a request for the EMS records. Do you have those?
We received those, Your Honor. We reviewed them and we made an offer by the state that is open until the next setting. We would like to set this for a plea deadline if the court is inclined to do so.
How old are you?
28.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a 3-week reset for a plea deadline date, please. All right, it'll be October 16th and stay.
This is where things get serious. Pettis is accused of violating probation, which means the judge can now revoke his freedom entirely. Unlike fresh charges, violations often come with swift and severe consequences.
On Chase Anthony Lopez, if I could get an acknowledgement of discovery, please. All right, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. You're excused as soon as you sign the reset form. Just have a seat and your attorney will bring that to you. And please do not leave without signing the acknowledgement of discovery.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks. Are you all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke on Mark Anthony Pettis? All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 2594 State versus Mark Anthony Perez. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Payne for the state of Texas.
Michael Dwight Goins as a defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mark Anthony Perez?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Did
Your
you
Honor.
review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Mark Anthony Perez who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 2594 for the offense of injury to the elderly bodily injury on May 28, 2024 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state.
And just like that, the judge finds the violation true. This essentially seals Pettis' fate. At this stage, it's less about proving innocence and more about damage control.
Yes, Your Honor. Violation of condition number 41. On or about the 14th day of August 2025 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Anthony Perez, did then and there fail to comply with the rules and regulations of the felony drug court and violation of condition number 41.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. True, Your Honor.
State will waive the other violation, Your Honor.
No
Any
objection, Your Honor.
objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition 41, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 41?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find condition of violation number 41 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
That is to revoke the defendant's probation and sentence him to 2 years TDC.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
That warning from the judge? It's not just words. Repeat offenders who ignore court orders almost always end up back in the system. What do you think? Was this warning going to stick? Or will Pettis land right back here?
All right. The court will grant the motion, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Juan Perez,
Yes, ma'am.
and there's to be no residing with minors.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction and an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. You're going to have to do better. Otherwise, you're going to end up in and out of prison, and you're still not allowed to have contact with that person that I named. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And that means no indirect contact. That means no calling somebody else to contact that person for you. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
It's as though you don't even know them. All right? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, counsel.
Excuse, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Ernest Gonzalez. All right. Yes. Miss Abrams.
Sure. So this is a compliance hearing. Do you have a copy of the supplemental report?
Yes.
Okay, so in the supplemental report, there has been concerns in regards to Mr. Gonzalez's use of alcohol and some failed to submit into his ignition interlock device. I spoke with Mr. Gonzalez and he has a couple of reasons that he would like to share with the court. And I do have a couple of recommendations.
All right. So what would you like to share with me?
They were asking, why there was some periods where I didn't have any tests.
Okay. So whenever you speak to me, you need to look me in the eye so I can read whether or not you're being honest with me. All right.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
So what's going on with you?
So there was an instance where I got into a vehicle collision when I was at work. I deliver mail for the postal service, and those vehicles are.
Okay, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. Do I need to get
Everyone, please whisper. No, you're sort of mumbling a little bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know if I know. Yeah. So anyway, there was a medical issue that I had a procedure done, so I wasn't using my vehicle for a while, and then there was an instance there where they had ripped off my catalytic converters to my vehicle, so I had to send the vehicle in. And
So
So,
that's the reasons for you not testing into the vehicle.
Yeah, because there was a couple windows there that she was asking me about, that I didn't have tests for.
Explain the alcohol use though.
I just got careless, you know, I don't know how else to describe it. I've been on the program for a while and I just,
so here's my question.
yes, ma'am.
One, did you call probation and tell them you had a accident and somebody stole your catalytic converter?
No.
Did you call them and say, I'm not going to be testing because here's the reason I'm not testing?
No, Your Honor, I didn't.
So you're on probation. And when you don't do things, what ends up happening is motions to revoke are filed. Now, some judges, they would have looked at this and they would have just said, file a motion to revoke. And then you would have been taken into custody. Either you would have made bond or you would not have been able to make bond. And then from that, maybe you lose your job, which I don't think you want to lose your job. So the actions that you are taking are not good actions. They're not telling me that you want to successfully complete probation. So far, what you're telling me is you want to be revoked.
I hope I'm not giving you.
No, that's what I'm getting, because you're not staying in contact with probation and you're drinking alcohol. Here's the thing, whether or not you are on probation, it could be for anything. It could have absolutely nothing to do with alcohol, right? Let's say it's a theft case, has absolutely nothing to do with alcohol. You never use drugs, whatever it may be. According to the law in Texas, when you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol, period. And there's something going on with you. That's the reason why you're on ignition interlock.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what I'm going to tell you is, if you don't follow these rules, there may not be any more compliance hearings for you. There may just be a submission of a motion to revoke. If it's in order, I'm going to sign it and they will pick you up wherever you may be. And then we will hear your case. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What are you suggesting?
Judge, what I am suggesting is an increase in his test windows for the ignition and interlock device. Currently, I believe he's testing 3 times a day.
Mhm.
I would ask that be increased to 5 times a day. Weekly drug tests for 30 to 45 days. And an extension of the device for however long the court mandates.
Just give me one moment. Let me find this. And I'm sorry, you wanted weekly drug testing for how long?
30 to 45 days, Judge.
All right, and then what else are you asking for?
Judge, in reviewing his file, I did notice a TAP was completed and amended conditions were signed for him to go through the intensive outpatient treatment, monthly UAs and sober support meetings. In reviewing the file, I don't see that he's been placed in the treatment or a referral has been sent. So I would also recommend intensive outpatient treatment.
All right, is there anything else? All right, so we're gonna try this and see how it works with you. If there are issues, you need to contact probation, because you're looking at potentially, just one moment. Yaya, I'm printing something over there. If you could grab it for me, please. You're looking at potentially 2 years in the state jail facility for what you're charged with. And when you go to the state jail facility, that's day for day time. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In order to be successful on probation in this court, communication is key. If you do not follow through, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right. Do better, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Is this a motion to revoke?
No, Judge, it's a motion for early termination.
All right. Could I see, let me see what I have.
Have this from Sean.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. Who is the person on this?
Ashley Jones for the state, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 012991W State versus Kiska Stewart. Could I have parties announced?